Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your April 2017 Love Scopes. I just wanted to say a quick hello before we get into the readings. Let you know that I will be using the Romantic Tarot deck. Some really beautiful cards. These are the cards and this is the back of the cards that I really enjoy. And also, please keep in mind that these are general readings, so they will make sense to some and not make sense to others, and that's a normal thing. That's perfectly understandable with general readings. But what you can do, if it doesn't make sense to you, you can check your moon and rising sign readings. If you check your sun, your moon, and your rising, you get more information that may apply to you, and you can kind of get a bigger perspective as to what's coming up for you in the month. And of course, if you're interested in a private reading specific to just you, all the links you need are in the description box below. And we're actually running a few different special offer readings at this time, so it would be a good idea to look into a reading. You've got a lot of different options. All the links you need are in the description box below to my website, the special page, and everything like that. If you have any questions about that, let me know. But other than that, have a great month. I hope you enjoy your readings. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I'm very excited to hear from people and to connect with everyone. Hear what you have to say, what you think of the readings, what's going on for you. Okay, so I'm really excited about that. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for all your support. Have a great month, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Take care.
Hi Gemini, and welcome to your reading. So let's have a look at what the month of April has in store for you in terms of love life. So I can see that a lot of you are either trying to have a fresh start, trying to go for a new beginning, or these are the energies that you're dealing with, but things could be slow, or you could have to be waiting for something or someone else to have this new beginning. And for some of you, I feel like this is the month where you say, you know what, that's it, I'm done waiting, I'm going to be strong and I'm going to move on. And for those of you, you could still be waiting, okay? If this is something that you truly believe in, you could still be waiting and find your way through that during this month. At the bottom of the deck here, we do have the Temperance card. The Temperance card, yes, it can represent a time of, you know, where you have to be patient, where you have to wait for something to happen, where you have to wait for the right time. There's a card that talks about divine timing being at work in your love life, so you could be dealing with a soulmate, or you could be dealing with several soulmate situations at the same time. And so when we are in a karmic bond, or we're dealing with a soulmate, other people's destinies are linked to our own, or to the person that we're interested in or dealing with. And so things need to be just right for everyone. Like everyone needs to be in the right place at the right time individually for things to finally take off. So it could be something like that. And it can get frustrating and it can get stressful when we just have to wait and wait and wait. For other of us, the Temperance card could represent a Sagittarius that you're dealing with, and you have fire in your cards here. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius or fire sign energy, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And maybe you're waiting on the Sagittarius, or the Sagittarius is waiting on you. Or this is you trying to get to know a new person and trying to make, you know, opposites work together, that sort of thing. Because the Temperance card can also talk about finding your balance in a time of change, or bringing in two different things that are kind of opposite, very different from each other, and trying to blend them in a harmonious way, which could very well describe a soulmate relationship. So in your current situation, we have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands here, for some of you, it can talk about a social life, it can talk about dating, it talks about passion and excitement coming into your love life during this time, or this is how you start off the month. It can also represent impatience, stress, frustrations, some difficult conversations, you know, where you're just impulsive and you lash out, or the other person does this to you, because there's a lot of built up tension there, or a lot of built up stress and frustration. For those of you, the Ace of Wands can represent new life. So maybe you're getting pregnant, or this is what you're working on. For others, this could be a honeymoon period. And then the Temperance card could just represent, you know, taking some time out for the two of you, and having just a bit of a romantic time. And for those of you, it just represents a new beginning in your love life, maybe with the fire sign, where you start dating, you start to, you know, get to know this person, or things become intimate between the two of you, and then a beautiful relationship starts from there. What's crossing this, so the challenge here, we do have the Seven of Pentacles, and with the Seven of Pentacles, this is, for some of you, it is about pacing yourself. So for some of you, things are moving kind of quickly. With the Ace of Wands here, you barely know this person perhaps, or things are just taking off for you. And the Temperance card here is just saying, okay, slow down, find your balance so that you can make this a long-lasting thing, as opposed to just something that is temporary. So the challenge is kind of slowing down a little bit. For those of you, the challenge is about waiting. So it's about, you want to have a new beginning, or you want to start a new relationship, or you want to bring something new into your love life. But the challenge is, you either have to wait for another person, or another person is waiting on you, or this is just about divine timing. It doesn't seem to come together. It feels like it's never the right time for things to happen between you and this new person, or for you to have a new beginning in your love life that you're completely happy and excited about. The Seven of Pentacles can represent conflicting views, or conflicting things in terms of where you focus. Okay, so maybe you have your focus on the relationship and the other person is focused on work and money, or vice versa. And so it's just, again, a matter of waiting for the two of you to get on the same page at some point. For those of you, the Seven of Pentacles just talks about, it could be a time of separation, or you wait for this person to come back, or they're waiting for you to come back. But it's also a matter of assessment. Okay, with the Temperance card as well, it's where you take a step back and assess, weigh up your options. Are you happy with the way things are going? Does it make you happy, or does it make you angry? Can you do anything about the situation to make it better, or is it time to scrap it and start from scratch? And the foundation for why things are the way they are, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So with the Ace of Pentacles here, for some of you, this is about a new life. This is about a pregnancy that perhaps is making you put things in a whole different perspective. Or kicking things into gear for you. For those of you, the Ace of Pentacles talks about that commitment, or that long-term relationship. So maybe you're thinking about marriage, or you're thinking about, what is it that I deserve? Okay, what is my worth, and what do I deserve? What do I bring to the table in a relationship, and what do I deserve to get out of it? So for some of you, you could be thinking in those kinds of terms, and it's absolutely something you should do, okay, to take pause and to reassess things, make sure that you're going on the right track, making sure that you're with the right person, or making sure that you're looking for the right person. The Ace of Pentacles is also about your sense of self-worth. So the frustration and the stress could be because you're waiting on someone who just doesn't, they know how they should behave around you and how they should treat you, but for some reason they just don't want to do that. And so it's almost like, I know you could treat me better, why don't you just do that? And that is what is causing a lot of tension, frustration, and anxiety. And it could be because you're very different from each other. It could be that, you know, you're just opposites. And so you're just gonna go through times when you just don't see eye to eye. But for some of you, the message here is assess. Okay, are you happy with that? Are you okay with that for the long run? Is that what you want your relationship to be? Is that what you want your life to be? If not, then it's time to see what you can do and how you can move on to something better, to something that is for you, to something that you do deserve, okay? And yeah, for those of you, this is what you're looking for. It's about your standards. This is about what you deserve. And this is where you're coming from when you're assessing a current situation in your love life. And for those of you, this is just about that marriage that may have happened, or that commitment that may have happened. And for those of you who this is a honeymoon for, you know, that's what it's about, okay, with the Ace of Pentacles there. You may have moved in together recently, you may have got married recently, or there was a proposal recently, or, you know, this is a pregnancy happening and now you're kind of waiting. You could find out that you're 2 months pregnant, or 1 or 2 months pregnant at this time, and you've got like a 7 or 8 more months to go. And for some of you, that's what could be going on here. In the past, we have the Three of Wands. So with the Three of Wands, for some of you, this is talking about, you know, you've been in this situation for a while, thinking about should I stay or should I go. For others of you, the Three of Wands does talk about a love triangle situation, or feeling like, you know, you have to compete with other people to get this person's attention, or feeling like the relationship is threatened by other people. The Three of Wands is also where you think to the future and you plan for the future. So it's almost like you've been thinking about this for a while in terms of, does this really have a future? For those of you who are single, the Three of Wands could talk about, you know what, I've had options, but it's just not what I want, it's not what I deserve, and it's not what I want my love life to look like in the long term. In your crowning thoughts, we have the Fool. So with the Fool here, it's coming across a lot of different ways, okay? So for some of you, it's that fresh start, new beginning, new stage, new life within the relationship, where you're just jumping in, you're enjoying the relationship, okay? And that's the bliss and the honeymoon state of things. For others of you, with the Fool, you're thinking about taking off, you're thinking about just embarking on a new adventure, embarking on a new path, one that is closer to your dream, one that is closer to giving you fulfillment, okay? That's what the Fool is about. And so for some of you, you are thinking about you know, things in terms of, this is not what I thought it would be, and I think I just want to go. I think I just want to start fresh and look for someone who is able and willing to treat me the way I deserve. For others of you here, this is about taking a chance, giving someone a chance. So if this is someone who's waiting for you, or someone trying to get your attention and they've been trying to do this for a while, and this could be an earth sign or a fire sign, or it could be the same individual but they have earth and fire in their chart, and earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, then the message with the Fool is just give them a chance. You don't have to be a fool, you know, and act foolishly, but take it slow, give them something to work with. If they're trying and making an effort to get to know you, try to match their effort, because it could be the beginning of something beautiful. But if you pace yourself, you know, too much, like you sit still and kind of think about it for a long time, this person may kind of take off because they think, well, she's not interested or he's not interested. And in the outcome position here, we have the Strength card, so another major arcana card. With the Strength card, this is about, for some of you, you're taking off, okay? For those of you who you've had enough and it's just not going to happen, or you're not happy with the way things are going, or you're not getting what you deserve, with the Strength card here, it's about, okay, I'm going to be strong here, control my emotions so that they don't control me and keep me stuck here and frustrated and stressed, and I will stand up and walk away. And I'm gonna focus on being on my own. I'm strong, I'm beautiful, I'm confident, I have a lot to offer, and I know there's gotta be someone out there who can see that and appreciate me for me. For those of you, the Strength card is a Leo person. It could be someone new coming in, or this is the person you're moving towards, or if you have a choice of people, then maybe you're gonna pick a Leo by the time April is over. This could be their sun sign, their moon sign, or their rising sign. For others of you, this is about strengthening the relationship. But I feel like you need to take charge, or you need to control the situation a little bit better, in terms of, it's okay to live in the moment now, but if you want this to be a long-term thing, you need to put some rules in place, or you need to have some ground rules at least. You need to at least discuss what your roles are and what your expectations are towards each other, and if you're both on the same page. So for some of you, I feel like there's that kind of conversation going on, and it could be leading your relationship into a new direction, and bringing back the joy and the fun, because it feels like you're starting over. And actually, you know, this is going to be something that strengthens your relationship. And for others of you, it does feel like continuing to wait with the Strength card. It's almost like you know what, I'm getting stressed, I'm getting angry, I'm getting frustrated, I'm losing my patience here, but I'm going to tame that. I'm going to control myself, tame those impulses to run, to fight, to struggle, and I'm going to try and be patient a little while longer. Okay, so for some of you, you could still be in this situation by the time April is over. It's completely up to you. You have to make your own choices in terms of what you want and what you don't want, what you deserve and what you don't deserve, what you're willing to accept and what you're not willing to tolerate. And so I feel like the month of April is going to be that kind of a month for some of you. And you could do whatever you want to. Okay, the message with the Fool here is it's time to pursue your dreams, and it's time to choose to be happy. And if that means taking off from a situation, then that's what you need to do. If it means reestablishing, redefining, then that's what you need to do. But the message with the Fool is it's time for you to feel happy. It's time for you to feel at peace and joyful and excited about love again. Okay, so do what you have to get yourself there. Okay, so that's your reading. I hope that it makes sense and that it helps. Let me know. I'm looking forward to your comments in terms of how these cards apply to you if they do. Remember to watch your moon and rising sign readings. Have a wonderful month, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Take care.